Good afternoon, welcome, it's Anna here, and I was going to continue to work on Karin, and I thought, why not put the camera on? I have no big plans. I'm turning the camera on for 30-40 minutes something, and we will see how much we will get done. This is her basket. I have just put in this little journaling card with extra pocket and journaling space that I made in yesterday's Use It or Lose It. This one will go into Karin, into a pocket. This is the mull, the old mull that we tore out of the when we tore out the text block, it came along. And then I have the cover, and I have the signatures as far as we have done together on camera. Then I have underneath this, I have a bunch of stuff that I have pulled out that I think I might want to add to the journal. But before we start going through that pile, I want to do one thing that I haven't done for a while, because I have been working on quite old books. And this one is published in 1938. So I thought, if you remember, if you have been here before, let's see if I can get it. We have the Chronicle book over the 20th century, and I want to take out a calendar for 1938 to put somewhere in the book as a little wink to the book, to the original text block, original book. So we want 1938. And I am just going to see when we get there. And I'm gonna cut it out. 38. Here we go. So, January is gone, February is gone, March. I would like May, if it's still available. Yes, there it is. Let's just cut that out. And that will go into the journal somewhere. I don't think I have anything else I want to put in. Sometimes I want to add some images from it, but not much fun and happening in the world in 1938. This is a washing machine. Maybe we should use that somewhere. I don't know. So maybe we should, no, let's just be satisfied with that. See if I can get it back down onto the floor. It lives down below my desk. Easy for me to grab, but still out of the way for me. So that will either go onto a pocket or a journaling card or something. So I don't know which yet. Yeah. So now I'm going to go through this pile of papers and see which ones I want to put into the journal. Probably everything. I don't have many. I just have 3 folios per signature so far, so I think I want the double. And let's see what I have picked out. This is a Greek-French dictionary. And I thought that was really, really cool. So I want to add that. I have no date. This came from a paper pack. Much of this came from the paper pack from Souvenir de la France, Jacqueline, on Etsy. I think I just want to reinforce that a little bit before I put it in. So I am going to use washi tape today. I have my my Yoo-hoo stick and a washi tape that's not so wide. So I'm just gonna run that over the glue stick to make it even more sticky, because I don't trust the washi tape on its own. And then I'm gonna place it here, making sure that I stick it down really well before I cut it off. So that will go into a pile that is book pages. I have different categories. I have book pages, and I have writable pages, and I have center pages. That's how I think when I divide them. This is just a journaling card I made. I found a single page in the same paper pack that I got that one, and it was so beautiful, so I just added this fussy cut lady and a bit of lace, and I backed it on a piece of flyleaf from another book, and I think that's a beautiful journaling card, so I'm going to put that in the box. I love this page of the oak, and I might back that onto something and make it into a tip in, or I might back it to something or just hinge it to something and make it into a folio for the journal. And I also want the measurement so that I don't make anything too small or too big, I mean. This page is from an Edith Holden book. I love this image with the sheep. It's beautiful, and I want to make that into a centerpiece. And I just want to make sure it's not too big. It can't be higher than 21, and it is, so I have to cut some off. So I'm getting my guillotine curve. I have my measurements here on the side. I want it to be 21, and that's there. I don't want to cut everything off. So I'm going to start by taking a bit off the top here, and then I can see how much I have to take off the bottom. Let's see. I'm gonna flip it around and see. I hope you can see what I'm doing. About there. And I can cut this off. There we go. And now it is just the right height to go into the center of the book of one of the signatures. So I'm going to fold that and put it in another pile. I have this. This is a French letter. Mon cher petit Dédé. I will not try to read it all loud because my French is not that good, but it's someone who loves you, Henriette. Encore une grasse love, no? Une grasse something. Anyway, I want to put this in as a folio because I think it's quite nice. I love the handwriting. It's not very old, but maybe the 50s. So this will go into the book as well. Here we have more from the French paper pack, and that was as well. It's a French book folio, and once again I just want to, this is rag paper I believe. I just want to reinforce this. Is that a signature thread hanging on? Or do I just, no it's not. I don't want to take it out if it's not a thread. So How are you guys doing today? It's Thursday, the 1st of May, and the 1st of May is a holiday here, workers' holiday in Sweden. So we are off work. Really nice. I have been going through some of my papers and picking out papers for this journal and a bit for the big one as well. And what's the... Oh, it's another one. It's 3 pages. So I just wanted to. This one can go back into the pack or into my box of random papers. I have this. Most of this, as I said, is from that French. And this is a letter to one mayor to someone. And it's in French and it's typewritten in the inside of the envelope. And I think that's quite cool. Mon cher ami, je viens de terminer aujourd'hui. Anyway, this is from 1950, and I thought that was cool, and I want to put it in. And I don't think I want it as a centerpiece, but it's still ephemera and not book page. That's what I want to say. Writable paper, book page, ephemera, and centerpiece. So that's my categories. Here we have, this is from I believe it's from a French, no, oh, must be French, but it's in Latin, and it is mostly Latin, and it is religious. That's what I want to say. And since these don't stick together all right now, I am going to use masking tape, because that is super sticky and it won't go anywhere. So I just want to, and I don't have to put any extra glue on this because it's really sticky. There we go. And I want to put some on the other side as well, just to really make sure that it sticks together. Let's see if I can pull. No, I did not want to lift again. It's called something, these books, choral books, no, maybe, I don't know. But it's really pretty with the music and the French and everything, so I thought I would put that in. Just going to fold it and use my bone folder to make sure it folds. So that's 3 book pages over there. Here we have another French one. This is a receipt or a bill for something. And I believe demontage, remontage, they have fixed something. On a farming machine. And this will go in. I think I want to put some washi tape just down the center here to make sure make it a bit more secure so it doesn't crack. I don't feel it cracking, but I want this book this journal to last a really long time. And it would be sad if something cracked because I didn't secure it. There we go, that's better. And I think I want to do that with this one as well. That fold can use a bit of love. So I am using up my stash, as you know, notice. I am using, how did that get in there? I'm gonna put that to the side. I'm not hoarding, I am using up, and I like that idea. Here we have another little book page. Oh, this is from my French book. The small journal I made into a small journal quite recently. That is already reinforced. So 1, 2, 3, 4 folios of book page we have. And we have 11 signatures, so I would need some more. This is actually a vintage telegram from 1942. Someone has been engaged. Cute. It's from Asta. That has also already been reinforced. I'm gonna measure it, and it's the right size. Gorgeous. I'm so happy. And that will go into the ephemera pile. Here we have this is one of my specialties. I have a journal that I purchased thrifting one year, and it wasn't, pages wasn't opened. And I decided to not open every page. So this will go into the book like this, and then we will have a pull out on the other side. And this is definitely high enough and wide enough as well. And this is writable paper, so that will go into that pile. We have another receipt for someone has made some carpentry, and it's from 1947. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of ephemera. Here we have some Edith Holden again, and this is from a birthday book. And as you can see, I don't know if you can see, but there's lots of glue here, and I don't want to add that. I really want to get that off. I'm thinking how I'm gonna do that, because it bulks up there. Maybe I can use my bone folder to crack it and get it off. And then I want to reinforce it with some washi tape instead, because this bulks up the fold. Thank you. That's much better. Perfect. And this will not go into the center of the signature. This will be, this is March here, May there. There will be as just a book page. And I'm gonna put some washi tape here. Down the spine, the fold. So how is everybody doing, by the way? Are you enjoying yourselves? Let me know how the 1st of May is in the rest of the world. Is it a holiday in anywhere else, or is it just in Sweden? I'm curious to know. This will go on the book page. And look at this. Isn't this beautiful? This comes from a book with different images from around the Nordic countries, and I love this image. So beautiful. And that will be a center, of course. So I am going to fold it. I will reinforce this, of course, and I'm going to measure it, and it's a tiny bit too high, so I want to take a tiny bit off. Look at the foxing on this paper. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I think I'm gonna take, let me see, I think I'm gonna take it from the bottom. There we go. Beautiful. And some washi tape on the fold, of course. I really like this type of quiet, calm crafting. Lots of lovely time for myself, for my craft room, and having you guys with me. I was planning to do this on my own, and then I realized, no, I can't put the camera on because then I can chat to you guys at the same time. Here we have a really old invoice. It's from 1892 and it's cracking, as you can see. This will go into the center, I think. It's absolutely beautiful here. Someone has bought... I am having a really hard time reading the... someone has bought a lot of yarn for weaving, and it looks like it's to make linen cloth. So, and I'm gonna take a piece of my cellophane tape and mend that little tear there. I love having my cellophane tape on the tape holder because then it's so much easier than picking the pieces off a piece of plastic. It's just tearing it off like usual. And I can see that I soon have to make more. This will be folded. As I said, it's already folded, and I am going to reinforce that, and I think I'm going to use the masking tape because this is really old, 1892. I just want to make sure it will stay beautiful. There we go. And let's do a little fold. That would be a centerpiece. Let's wait with this one. Yeah, this is quite fun. It's from a binder where first it has kind of not plastic pockets but glassine pockets to put your photo negatives in, and then this is a list, the number, the date, the time you took the image, what the image is, what the lighting was, etc, etc, etc. So you can easily develop your images again and again. And this is nice paper to write on, so I'm just gonna make it one single fold, and it will go in the pile of writable paper. Then we have, what else do we have? We have so much fun. How much do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6 more of these and bunches of these. And how much of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6 more of these as well. So let's go on. We have another receipt, and this is quite torn. And this is from 1944, and it's for someone has been buying things for their new home, probably. Plates of glass, salad bowls, lamps in copper, and a bucket with a handle. So, and they have 3 months to pay. So yeah, that's fun. So this will also go into the journal, and I'm going to reinforce it on the back, same as the other one. I don't know if I want to keep it in the center though, or if I want to make it into just ephemera going in the journal. So I'm going to put it in the ephemera pile, and we can see. I also want to find a few images of old masters painting to go in, and other grungy stuff. This one has been folded, so I really want to... Where's the fold? There's the fold. I want to make sure that this will be flattened out when I put the papers in the press, And I can see a little tear down here as well. Great. Fix that one. And there we go. Excuse me. Dusty papers and seasonal allergies. We have lots of receipts here. Too many receipts. What's this? This is just an envelope and it's empty. So let's open that up and put it. I love doing that. Opening the envelopes and keep them as journaling space, as well as making them into pockets and all kind of stuff. This is fun. Oh, it's grey inside. And now I want to just take my art glitter glue and glue the pieces together. That has been starting to lift a bit. Here we go. Perfect. Nice with some other color, and that will go into ephemera as well. Here we have a letter, and this is Swedish Football Judges Association, and it's from 1952. So that's fun. Just a letter. And I think I'm going to reinforce it with some washi tape, and that will go in as a folio as well. So I had all kind of fun stuff from different ages, and I think it's a nice mixture of old and new, or not new but newer, or old and not very old. Maybe I should say that, old and not very old. So that can be fun. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I just realized I forgot to measure. And this is way too big. I have to take some off. I'm going to take a piece of that really ragged edge up here. And see how much that makes. Let's see. Still almost a centimeter. I'm gonna take a piece down here as well. That's better, much better. And was it wide enough? Yes, it's too wide. Maybe I can. I should have measured this before I started to fix it. Well, can't always do it the right way, right? I have to find another fold. I have to refold it. And of course that I have to put another, no, yes I do, because the fold is right in the center. Okay. This is what you do when you didn't do it right the first time. You add more tape. Let's see if we can fix it. And now the fold will be really nicely reinforced, so no worries anymore. There we go. And I'm gonna use my own folder. This one is the right size height-wise, but it needs to be cut a bit. what did I say? How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 3 more. That's it, what we have here. We have another receipt. Someone has purchased lye. Okay. In 1924. So let's once again see. It is a teeny tiny bit too tall and teeny tiny bit too wide. So I'm just going to, oh, I don't want to cut that off. I'm gonna cut a tiny bit up here, and then I am going to take a tiny bit on this side. And now I am going to move the foot and reinforce it, of course. And you can see it has had a rusty paper clip on it at one time, which is always fun. I wish the rusty paper clip would have been here so that I could include it, but unfortunately it is not. I have to get more masking tape because this one is running out. Another tape that is really nice to reinforce with and which doesn't need a doesn't leave a mark is wound tape, I believe it's called. Here we have another small invoice. Oh, I think I want that in the center. Yes, I do. Sorry. And this one is from 1951, and someone has bought flowers for someone. And this one is quite nice. I want to use washi tape on this one. It's not so such a bad shape. We are getting close to the bottom, and we have been together for more than 30 minutes. I want to do a few more. I'm going to take all of this and then I can shut off because it's nice to have you guys with me. Here we have another envelope, and it's a letter from Japan to Sweden in 19... Does it say 59 or 69? Let's see if the letter says. Lovely handwriting. Look at this. So pretty. 1951. And I believe that this is in Esperanto. Which is a fun language, if you know it. I don't. And it's just the right size, I think. I can take a smidge of a smidge of it so that we don't, it doesn't stick out. And then I'm going to, excuse me, just reinforce that with some washi tape. And I don't know if I want to use the envelope as a separate folio, or maybe I want to make it into a pocket. I'm just thinking out loud now. This one I want to go in as it is. Lovely. Do we have 11? I only have one for each, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, we just have 10. And that decides. I am going to open this and use it as a folio. Then we have one piece of ephemera to put in each signature to start with. There we go. And now we have 2 sheets of music, different ages. This one is quite old and cracky, so I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to use that one, but this one is in better shape. So I'm just gonna fold it, and this one really need reinforcing. It's almost cracking, so I'm gonna use my masking tape and make sure it is in better shape. And I can see already that this is too tall, so I'm gonna have to cut it, I think. Or should I fold it up and make... Maybe I should just fold it. Oh, I see, I need some... Oh, sorry. This is what can happen if you don't... If you're not too careful when pulling your tape, it can unravel. And then it can dry out and you have to use some glue to keep it down. So I said I wanted to fold it, and I want to fold it to 21. How big is it? Oh, it's too big. No! I have to cut some off. Why did I repair it? So I'm just... And then I want to fold it about there. I could have, if I was smart, I could just have folded it, measured first, then folded, then... You know what? I am going to put this in the big journal instead. I have decided this is going in the big journal, so I don't have to cut any off. I'm going to find some new music for this one. And this one is... Oh no, I cannot even try to fold this. This will go into my collage papers. That's what they call it. Okay. So we have a bunch of papers to put in. I need to go find more book pages. At least 6 of them. I need to find a bunch of more writing paper, and I'm going to put all this in and see how fat each folio signature is. Anyway, thank you all so much for being with me today. We have had almost 40 minutes, so it's time to shut the camera off, I think. Yeah, next time we get together, I would have hopefully put the signatures together, all of them, and maybe I will have figured out what I want to do to the first page, the front of the book. Maybe I should just... No, that's way too white. Maybe I should have some fabric behind her or something. I don't know. I'm going to see what I can find in my stash. And until then, I wish you all a great rest of your day. Thank you all so much for being with me today. I really appreciate all of you. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Give me a comment down below. Say hi. I will say hi back. And yeah, I will be back soon. Either with this one or the big one. We will see. Bye for now.